All right, the next little project we're going to do for children, for for young people for soap carving, is a heart. That's always an easy thing to carve out of a piece of soap. Give it to your mother, or give it to your these days, give it to your girlfriend or wife, 15 years old. No, I'm just joking. It's times have changed since I was a young man. I'll tell you what, it had. No, just to give it to your mom or dad, or if you have a little girlfriend, if you 14, 15 years old, whatever, another word. But you draw on a little heart, and let me show you first of all in school how I learned how to make a little heart. Wonderful little way. Take a piece of paper. Make sure that the heart that you make is the size of your size that you want. I'm just going to draw a heart on the thing, but they used to show me how to do this. You take a piece of paper and you fold it over just like that. Let me get something to put it on. Tell you what, I'm trying to focus on the camera here. Move this camera. Oh boy, getting old. Okay, we got our piece of paper here, and you just take it and you just draw a half a heart, which means you take this and you come around and you do this. Okay? See that? Draw around, do that. That's a half a heart. And you take, if you want a pattern for one, then you take your scissors and you cut around and you open it up. Bing. There you go. Look at that. You got your heart. I don't know if that'll fit my I really didn't figure it might be a little bit big. My bar of soap here, and really was going to try to do it. Nah, it's a little bit too big. See, a little bit too big, but that's okay. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'll just use the top of it here. Well, I guess I could use this. Of course, it's a little bit too wide. All right, let's just try it this way. How do you like that? Be a little bit. Tell you what I'm going to do. No, let's try it like this. Boom, boom, boom. It goes over a little bit. I'm just going to take it. Now, let me get my camera. Sometimes I got to focus things just right. All right. Okay. Kind of down here like this and down here like this, and then I'll just kind of join it coming around down here like that, down here like that, and then I'm going to bring it down just a little bit more and make it just. Now you could use it the other way if you want to, or do it the other way. It'd be fatter. But this is fine. This is fine for a little heart. Such a way. Okay. We'll make it work some way. Oh. Well, this is really simple. Just take your wooden knife or whatever, and just kind of follow what you're doing here. See? That sticks to this knife, so you got to kind of. Now be careful. Let me tell you something. See me wiping this off here? Be real careful now. Don't wipe your hand across the blade and get yourself now. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. We're just going to kind of cut the outline of this thing in here. go. Because this is stick. This is ivory soap, by the way. We're using, you know, a lot of people ask, what kind of wood you using, you know, and well, this is ivory soap. The kind of soap I'm using is ivory. Seems to be. Now you can use, we'll use some other soaps. In other words, some colored soaps and stuff like that. But for right now, we're just going to use a standard white soap that we have here. That's the kind of soap used as a child. Ivory soap. Okay, I'm going to cut down on here, kind of make it kind of broken there. This stuff's kind of I don't know, they got Irish Spring now. They've got all kind of soaps now. Soap getting expensive. It's something that a little bit more expensive than it used to be. Okay. Now let's sort of just kind of come down. We want to kind of come to a point at the bottom here on the soap. So just be kind of careful. We just kind of okay. You just sort of shape this thing. Kind of come around here and just sort of shape the kind of take the corners off and stuff. You want to make your heart kind of round. And in the bottom here, you just sort of thin it up in here. There we go. There we go. Not a real difficult project. We want to get all this magic marker off here. Now you could use the other side, in other words, in the front side, and make it a little bit fatter. It's not going to be real fat as it is, but it'll work. It'll work. Then you basically just kind of round it off a little bit as you go along. I'll bring this down a little bit in here. There we go. There we go. Now you can make it thin, you can make it thick, it doesn't matter. If you want to thin it up, you can make it a lot thinner. By making it a lot thinner, you can you know, you don't have the problem. Then this up in the bottom. There we go. Set it up as it goes down. Actually, I probably can do this in one tape here. We'll see. It's a real simple project. Good project for young people. Just kind of Okay. Let's get that ivory. And then on the back here, we still have the ivory. We want to get all that off, you know. Now you can also do this. You can make it where it kind of slants down from this point. See that? Sort of slants down toward the bottom here. See what I'm saying? Where it sort of slants down where it's not so thick, and then it comes up thicker. Many ways you can do it. Just sort of dragging the blade. See how I'm doing? Just sort of dragging the blade along there. What I'm doing. All right, look at that. And you can go down further if you want to. Kind of. There you go. Okay. All right. Well, basically, that's your little heart that you doing. Doesn't have to be perfect, just something to give to someone. Now, like I said, you can use the other, like when you get the bar of soap, use this side and make you a little bit fatter heart, as we say. Okay, let me wet it. Okay. Now, like I said, you only got, this is the thing, you've only got 3/4 of a thickness on a piece of soap, so, you know, you have to, but for a young person making something like this for their mother or their grandmother or whatever, comes down just a little bit more in here. Just do it. But there's your little heart right there. Now, that's kind of a long little heart, but there's your little heart that you can do. Be perfect for your mother or grandmother or whatever. Such a way. I had to piddle. Sorry. Okay. It's kind of a thin little heart. I used basically the whole thing, but you can make it a little bit smaller And now, you know, if you want to, I know you can even take your little thing, you can draw a little something on here, a little heart, another little heart on here, something like that. But basically, like I said, we're just getting the shape of the heart for children. That's what we want. We just want the shape of it. And there you go. Okay, there's your little heart. And basically, we're doing fine. Okay? Doing just good. I'm sorry, this side just a little bit higher. I have to get it just, I don't know. That's from old wood carving, things like that. Okay, we've done hearts out of wood. Okay, God bless you now. And there's your little heart that you do. Okay?